Have you ever had these moments where you're frustrated with yourself that you just don't have the energy to give more, to create, to move in the direction of what you want? There's no energy to add to the momentum. There's no energy to do the things that your mind thinks that you should be doing. Yesterday I had an experience that just made it all make sense. And I understood why sometimes I have these moments and why being frustrated with me is absolutely ridiculous. So I went out to sea yesterday from the sailing yacht, and there was a race that was going out, not just in the harbour on the bay. We were going out to sea around an island and coming back. And on that morning, clouds, lots of wind, rain, and I was thinking, I wonder if it'll be cancelled. But I got the message that it wasn't, it was go, and so I went there. And in the end, we were 2 boats that managed to gather a crew and decided to go. And as we got to the point where we go out to sea, the other boat turned around and went home. And so we were the only boat out there racing. And the reason being the high gusts of wind and then big swells, big swells. But everyone felt we're there. We're all happy to be on the boat. Let's just go with it. And so we went. And as we're going against the wind towards that island, climbing up these big swells and going down, all you can do as you're sitting on the rail and just holding on, going with the boat, is keep to your center. The waves are so high, you get the spray from the sea, you get some waves right in your face, and all you can do is kind of sit there and hold your space. Be at peace and know that you're going in the direction where you want to go, but there's not much more that you can do other than keep to your center so that you manage to not be seasick. You manage to hold a place where you're as comfortable as you can be while this is happening, because there's nothing else really that you can do, and all your energy is there, used up, you're focused, but the output is just you sitting there, and that's all that you can do, and that is the best that you can do. And when it happens in our lives in a different context where we feel like, why don't I have the energy to push forward? Why don't I have the energy to output this thing that my mind thinks I should be doing now? Well, maybe we're navigating currents, swells and waves that we don't realize because we don't see them, that are making us use all our energy to keep stable, to keep peaceful, to keep in our center. And that's as good as anything. And so there's no need to be unnecessarily frustrated with yourself. There's just a need to say, oh, there's something happening here that I'm not seeing. Most of my energy is going into keeping me at peace, to help keep me in my center. So the best that I can do is go with it, knowing that I am moving in the direction that I want to go. My ship is taking me. But at the moment it's traversing currents, swells, or elements that are using a lot of my bandwidth, but I still want to keep going that way. So instead of being frustrated and upset with me, choosing to embrace that, hey, if this is how I'm feeling, if this is the output of energy that I have, then maybe this is what I've got because it's busy doing something else. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to myself for knowing instinctively where to put my energy and navigate in the right way to help me get to where I want to go, even if my mind's not satisfied that I'm not outputting something creative, physical, or material. There you go. I hope that helps you to navigate your humanness, your being human, in a way that's a lot more compassionate and joyful, more loving to yourself. Big hug.